Welcome back to Betrayer. So I'm accusing Samuel Mallard of raping the Indian girl. You raped her. I suppose I did. I remember her lying there, watching me. Why me? Why not Isaac? She was naked except for one shoe. She was bleeding bad from where Isaac stabbed her. She was trying to say something, but all that came out of her mouth were bloody bubbles. I didn't like the way she was staring at me, so I ran away. Richard Wilkinson was killed in retaliation for what was done to her. They wanted revenge, but he told them he would find the culprit himself and see him hanged in accordance with English law. Okay. I have yet to notice anyone hanging themselves. I've heard of people shooting themselves, but I don't see anything hanging. Hi. Oh boy. Who dares approach me from behind? Who does that? Ah, hi. Hi. I'm gonna get you. Whoop. Okay, let's see if we can do more hearing. Because it was so much fun the first time. I'm beginning to see the irritation if someone discovers that feature way too early on in the game. The listen feature is supremely annoying. What? Oh, hi! That sounded so goofy, just the way he reacted to me. He's like, oh, he's here! Gotcha all. Alright, let's go over there. Yeah, let's do it. Alright. I'm getting very close very quickly to whatever it is. Ah, it's telling me to go off a cliff. Gee, I wonder if that'll work out. Okay. This is the other shadow that I couldn't find earlier. It's gonna jump out at me, isn't it? They sent those men to die. Which men? The soldiers under my command. They died because of me. Because I sent them out of the fort. I said Englishmen shouldn't cower behind the walls. Is this helmet yours? Yes. You were Captain Wilkinson. Yes, I am Richard Wilkinson. What a dick. I'm kidding. What happened to you? I could feel myself screaming, but I heard nothing. So much pain I couldn't breathe. One of the savages opened my visor, leering at me, holding something up so that I could see it. It was a hand. It wore my ring. I realized I was screaming again. I was sinking into the darkness. I let it go. This was what I deserved. You called Samuel Mallard a coward. I saw him on the ground. I thought he'd thrown himself down in fear. I apologized afterward. He said their blood was on my hands. He said it should have been my blood. Am I gonna have to come back and talk to you again? You're kinda out of the way, man. Okay. Well, let's go back to Samuel Mallard, see what his opinion is about the person who killed him. You told Richard Wilkinson it should have been his blood that was spilled. And I made certain that it was. I remember I was whittling it to pass the time. I was anxious, wondering whether he would return after I told those savages that it was him that was raped and killed the girl. He was late coming back. Okay. Why do I still have shadows to talk to? Does it just, like, not mark them off after I'm done talking to them? I presently hear nothing else in the darkness. The voices were leading me to Samuel Mallard, so that I could complete the investigation into his murder. And the investigation is complete. So why are they still on the map? Because sometimes they fade when I'm done with the investigation, and sometimes they don't. You know what it might be? I'm still thinking that there might be like something from further on in the story. Because there's still people in Fort Henry, even though the Fort Henry investigation's done. Let's see. Yeah. So the only other investigation I have right now is Fort St. George, so let's go there. Alright. Should be a shadow up in the north. Now I do remember that there was something high atop Fort St. George, up by the E in George, or in that general area, that was a great. That was like something you could dig up. So that'll be fun. I'm gonna try that in the light world, though. I don't think it would be as much fun in the dark world. I hear nothing in the light. That's good. That's good. I'm going to be accosted by the burned man again, aren't I? I wonder if listening was introduced early on to help me indicate whenever I hear the... Like, when I hear the Birdman, I can't tell where he's coming from. Yeah, doesn't really help. They're gonna kind of butt-fuck me either way. Maybe I'm wrong. Well... Well, thanks for having me turn my back to them. Whoa, there's quite a few of them this time. Oop, I gotta heal. Yeah! That hurt, though. I hate you all. You took a lot of my arrows. I shall not forgive this offense easily. Concentrating. There we go. Thump 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 thump. I know there was something up here. It's a grave. A grave. Yes! There it is. Sentry's crossbow. That must be pretty badass. Let's take a look. Sentry's crossbow. Right, damage 120. How does it compare to other crossbows? Weak ass. I haven't equipped any of the new stuff I've gotten in a while, but whatever. Like, you see that? I'm not even on the map. That should be cheating. Alright. Alright. Whoa. Okay. You! You asshole! I got him! That did it! It didn't give me shit. Other than an achievement. Oh, what do you want? Well, now I gotta buy more bombs, thank you. At least I'm loaded with money. Oh, that does feel good to know, though. I have nothing to say. I've spoken to you already. I also have nothing to say. To say. There's supposed to be another Whoa, okay. What's your story? Why did he forsake me? Who? The Master. Who do you mean? Mr. Hammond. Tobias. You are Emma Clark? Yes. I remember now. Captain Stevens saw you standing by the fence, with bloody hands when his wife was trampled. I remember walking back towards the fort, through woods with Tobias. He cried out suddenly and drew his pistol. I was terrified. It was only a hare we had startled from the brush. Tobias took aim and fired, but the shot didn't kill it. It was screaming and writhing horribly, so I ran to it and wrung its neck so it would not suffer. I wiped my hands on the leaves, but I couldn't get the blood off. After that, I walked back alone so we would not be seen together. So you weren't really hung for anything. You were just killing a rabbit. Emma's hands were stained with rabbit blood. The smell must have spooked the horse. Yet, only that morning, Winifred told me the girl had stolen a child and bewitched a gentleman of the colony. What happened cannot have been chance. Whose child was stolen? Charity Hammond's. And it was her husband who was bewitched. She testified to it. You're Charity Hammond, right? Oh yeah, you got stuff to answer for. Testified that Emma stole your child and bewitched your husband. I only told the truth, that I lost the child I was carrying shortly after Emma came to work for me, and that I was desperate to conceive again, but Tobias would not lie with me. In the end, he gave Emma what should have been mine. She was pregnant. You didn't claim it was witchcraft? No, though I didn't claim it wasn't. But it was Tobias who truly sealed her fate, stating that he had been snared by her sorcery, and led into iniquity against his will. When he killed himself, some said it was her curse still on him, but it was only guilt for betraying her. Oh good, another betrayer. And you have nothing to say anymore, so. Okay. I'm to presume that means something. I guess. Emma Clark, do you got anything to say? It's interesting. Okay. Why do I persist in this game? Why do I persist when it just doesn't really add up to much? Not in a very good storytelling way. Just kind of jumbles it all around. I don't know. I think I just want to... I think this is the kind of game I want to discover the secrets. Not the secrets like game secrets. I mean, I want to discover, like... I want to unravel this game. I want to figure it out. I want to figure out what its deal is. It's got investigation, it's got horror, and it's got combat. Now, the combat's scary enough. The story's really not really. I see a shadow. Oh, come here, buddy. You're gonna kill me. Nope. I still hear her screams. I can't escape them. Whose? Emma's. I prayed it would end quickly, but it did not. I prayed for mercy, and it was done. You are Tobias Hammond. You testified against Emma. I remember the faces when they came for her. I thought they had found the root of our ills. I could see that they would not be swayed. I could not save her. If I tried, I too would be swept away, hung as an admitted adulterer. Man. Wasn't fun for you either, I guess. Emma? You got anything to add? Nope. Nope. Okay. Charity Hammond never mentioned witchcraft, for she did not believe that Emma used sorcery. Yet she did not protest when others accused the girl. Could she have truly been so spiteful? I would hope so. Tobias Hammond only testified against Emma to save himself from being punished for adultery. He took his own life soon after she was executed, answering for one act of selfish cowardice with another. Why did you let Emma die? I remember our eyes met for just a moment through the congregation. I called out to her, but she couldn't hear over the shouting and chanting. Then the flames rose up and she started to scream. And I found myself hoping that all would be just as it was before she came into our lives. Okay, well, sucks to be you guys. Let's see, yep, the investigations are complete for everyone but the Maiden in Red and whatever I find in the new areas. Alright guys, I will see you next time on Betrayer.